Cheer. You know what it is. You tuned in. Don't you dare change that channel because you tapped in with another episode of D Man Cave Sports Podcast. Drop that beat.
Doing the keys on this shit now.
Yeah, you know what it is. Welcome on back behind the wheel. And we hear another episode of the Man Cave Sports Podcast. And I'm with the gang, everybody in here. We got Hybrid, we got G Money, we got the Double J in the building, and of course, the trippiest Coach Drew. What's happening, fellas? How we doing today, man? What's happening? How's everybody feeling? I know we had, we live, we kicking it. What's happening? Somebody talk to me. How we doing? Double J, talk to me, man. How's your week, bro?
Hey, man, it was rough sports-wise, but it was great. Everything otherwise, man. But my Braves, we out here fighting for our lives, man. We fighting for our heart.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, dog. I wasn't gonna
fighting for our heart.
I saw the hat. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I was gonna let it marinate.
Play me for your heart.
Oh, snap! Hey, but don't worry, because somebody went out bad on Sunday, and we happen to have a Faye 2 times on the show. Hybrid, G Money, y'all good?
I mean, hey, it's part of the game. You can't expect to win everyone, right? It's a football season. Ain't nobody going undefeated out here. We good.
No, but
it might be one team though.
Did you have to lose like that?
Hey, loss is a loss is a loss is a loss.
Hey, did you get the knapsack and put it on? What we doing, bro? Yo,
that's how I felt as a Cowboys fan on Sunday, because we got embarrassed. I mean, to put it in layman's words for our arcade guys, ass whoopington. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. We went out sad, and it was the whole team. Early. It was the whole team too. I'm gonna let y'all know. Third quarter,
said I went to bed early.
third quarter, I was playing Call of Duty.
Could you pass the Grey Poupon for this ass whooping team?
with the side of get off my lawn.
Hey man, hey man. There's sometimes when you play Debo, and then sometimes when you play the neighborhood. And at that point, the 49ers was Debo. they snatched y'all chain, bro. Yeah, they took y'all bike.
Hey, I like that reference because you know what Craig do in the end, baby, right?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, G.
Hey.
You win some, you lose some.
Hey, you threw it up there. I'm gonna take it.
There's no way you're comparing Cowboys to Craig. There's no way.
Craig took the beating. He was knocked out.
No, y'all easy.
Craig.
Y'all Ezel. Y'all need to kill y'all Ezel.
We're not gonna stand for this today.
Talk to me, man. How's your week, man? You was real drippy this week, my guy.
Hey, man, we was 20 minutes in the show, and I thought this show, we already started talking about the NFL because, I mean, this cry fest they done had is ridiculous. No one cares about how I'm doing. They just want to get onto the show right now because they done took 20 minutes to talk about their team getting whooped.
We don't know. Time out. We ain't gonna skate past y'all losing to the actual worst team in football.
I just became a fan again, so it doesn't really hurt me as much as it hurts y'all. I didn't talk nothing. I haven't said not a word. Oh, go Commanders! Nothing.
That is so wild. Well, hey, before we even get to NFL, man, something crazy happened in the NCAA, and now I got it. We just got to talk on it. We just got to speak on it because this is, I saw my brother Double J. He tweeted it and said, "Man, this is a fireboard offense," and then I was like, "Man, what happened?" And then I saw what had happened, man. So Crystal Ball, I'm just gonna call you that. Coach at the coach at Miami, down in Florida, Florida. Y'all don't deserve to be called an idiot. Hey man, talk to me, Double J, because you the one that tweeted it, man. What's up with homeboy, the coach Cristobal, costing them a game? They was undefeated, man. Man, come on.
Yeah, they was ranked number 17th. For all of those who are under a rock and didn't see what happened. Georgia Tech, they were playing Georgia Tech. It was about 40 seconds left. Miami had a chance to just need a ball and get the W, man. Instead, they ran the ball, fumbled. Georgia Tech got the joint, scored with no time left, ended up winning the game 23-20. But this isn't Cristobal's first time doing this. He did it back in Oregon when they played Stanford in 2018. It was similar. It wasn't the same exact thing, but long story short, he could have kneed the ball, ran the clock down to maybe about 10 seconds, punted the ball away, but he fumbled. The running back fumbled the ball, and Stanford kicked the field goal, went into overtime, and won the game. So he admitted that he should have nailed the ball. And it's, I just think that you lose a locker room like this, man. Like when you and if you look at Miami's schedule is pretty challenging on the way. So losing the game to Georgia Tech is definitely a game that they shouldn't have lost. And I mean, this is 2 times, man. Hopefully a lesson is learned, but it's a bad look, man. And like you said, Miami was undefeated at that point. So that's definitely you see the meme of the player just saying like, what the fuck, what are we doing? So that shit was wild. It was crazy, man. But that's Mario Cristobal, man. He did it before. It did it again, and it backfired again. So
old habits,
man. Hopefully he learned.
What?
You're gonna learn today.
And the actual Brandon Staley is going on around here. Anyway,
should have thought.
G Money, man. Talk to me, man. I know you had been tripping about this, dog.
Pretty much has been said, but like you said, you up the game. All you gotta do is take a knee. That's it. Win the game, move on to the next one. This cost them a lot of things because right now, this week coming up, they're going against UNC, who's also undefeated at this moment. So if they knock them out, their rankings are jumping even higher. So whatever aspirations they had, it's definitely not a national championship anymore. It's not even college football playoffs. They're just looking for a bowl right now, and it cost them all of that and more. Where they go undefeated the whole season, they're definitely in the college football playoffs probably. So, that's it.
Hey, you can't take these kids' opportunity to play for a national championship. You don't know what the season could have turned out to be. You don't know. We've seen crazy things, man. Hey, Hybrid, man, jump in here, man. How crazy was that situation when you saw it?
So at first, I didn't see it. I got to give props to my brother, to my top right, Jae Jones. Hey, he sent me the play, and I said, he needs to be fired. No, actually, no, I take that back. I lied. He said somebody's losing their job. And then I said, he needs to be fired. It's no excuse for that to me. It's no excuse for that. And then I didn't know that he did it before. You just enlightened me that on that whole situation. So that's not a situation where you can learn from something. You're supposed to learn from it already. You did it once already. It's not a mistake if you do it twice. It's a blatant negligent factor. And if you are because regardless of what they're doing now, they still are the you know what I mean, and on the logo, you know what I mean? You have to consider that. You have to really consider, is he the guy for the job? And if they don't make it, he's not the guy for the job. If they don't get into the college playoff, because like I said, they were undefeated. And when was the last time Miami had that much success in the last couple of years?
Wait a minute. So, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, man. So, as our residential coach of 613 Faye Productions, I got to talk to him last because, man, I know you and the other coaches had to have a conversation about what this man did. Talk to us, Coach Drip.
You guys are being funny, huh? This is what we're doing? All of y'all talk too much. All y'all had to say was you're going to get fired. Why? I see this what we're doing this season. You're going to pile on Coach Drip. All the teams I like, we're just going to call our people stupid. He's dumb. He's He's an idiot. The whole damn U is messed up right now. We banned Michael Irvin and Warren Sapp from coming because they messing with Dion. We got this goof coaching. It's bad. We got Adidas. We wearing Adidas.
I used to be fresh out with the Nike, bro.
It's like Coach Drip.
Hold on. Y'all black joints with the little
No, that's the one we just lost in.
Those the ones.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of them.
No, not necessarily we gotta get rid of them. We gotta get rid of him.
That too.
I'm done, man. I ain't gonna go, it's still you, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's still, I'm but at the same time, like, we're not going nowhere. Like G Money said, like, if we don't, the college playoffs is done for us unless we start whooping everybody. If we start beating everybody badly, which is not about to happen, then that's the only chance we got to it. And he messed it up. Like, this is
He said we got
man, switch.
Damn.
Your team just got whooped, didn't they?
Hey, I'm just saying how it is, man.
Ain't you a Maryland fan?
Hey, he put on a good show in the beginning.
No, they didn't.
I was wrong on the upset.
Yeah, you was dumb on
I
that.
wasn't.
Nah, I'm just saying, Maryland was playing them guys tough. It just they didn't do it for 4 quarters.
I'm from here and I told you what to do.
Anyway, speaking of upsets, I can't with you, man. Week 7. So I'm gonna throw out some games and y'all take a look at the schedule real quick. Just let me know if y'all see any upsets. Y'all willing to call any upsets. Obviously, there's some big games. You got Oregon, Washington, both undefeated, 8 versus 7. That's going down in Washington. Here's another joint. You got Auburn and LSU only because SEC powers know each other pretty well. I might consider that an upset alert right there. You got USC and Notre Dame. Notre Dame trying to get back on a winning track and try to, put a little smother USC's fire out. We'll see what's up with that. Then of course, UCLA and Oregon State 18 versus 15. So you got a lot of Pac-12 teams that they're gonna start beating up on each other and start shaking up the rankings. So anybody see any upsets? We see anybody, taking that L they ain't supposed to?
Yeah. I think Oregon gonna take that L this week, man, with them cookies and cream uniforms they just displayed for the 90,000 uniform combination they just unveiled this week. So I think they're gonna take an L.
Oh Lord.
Amazing, huh? Clicks and likes, right? But hey.
What we know. Hey, Hybrid E, jump in here, bro.
I'm about to shock y'all.
What's happening?
I think my Tigers might just get upset. The way they played last week was good enough to beat Missouri. But if they keep playing like that, and this is an SEC conference game, which are always tough, if Auburn gets a little juice and they play stupid like they did a couple of times last week, they might get upset. And that's basically it. Everybody else, I think, really, should handle their business. I don't see too many opponents. And mind you, like I say, I don't think Oregon would be an upset because Oregon is number 8 and Washington is number 7. So, yeah, I think it'll be business as usual for the most part. But if I do see an upset, it's LSU because I saw all our weaknesses for the last couple of weeks, and I've been like, somebody's going to exploit it. And there's always crazy games in the SEC.
Yeah. Oh, and then, of course, Miami, who is 25, takes on, like G alluded to, North Carolina, who's number 12. That would have been an matchup. Cristobal. Talk to us, Mike T.
So a game that y'all have skipped over, which is a big game, it's a huge game, is Florida State Syracuse. I'm an abnormal Florida fan, so I like all the Florida teams. Florida State, if they have to, this is a season to show, like, if all this realignment stuff makes any sense. And if Florida State is not good with all this realignment stuff, they're one of the blue bloods. Then none of this stuff is all really just about money. It's not really about competition at this point. So Florida State has to, like, kind of finish out the season and get back to the playoffs. They're one of the teams that they weren't in the first playoffs, I don't believe. Like Jameis wasn't in the playoffs, right?
That was BCS still.
That was like the last few years. Yes.
Yeah.
So they are holdovers from that era. They haven't had to do anything in this era, and they're like one of the few blue bloods that haven't. Clemson has. All the Florida teams haven't. Florida Gators, Florida State, Miami. They really haven't been good in this new era of the playoffs. But this is the season that everyone's been talking about them, and this is the season they got to show up. I got one more. Damn, where was it at? Texas and Texas A&M is going to be a good game, I think. But damn, where is it at? Damn, I lost it. Oh well, I lost it.
Nah, Texas A&M plays Tennessee.
That's what I said. Texas A&M, Tennessee.
Oh, I thought you said Texas A&M. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Texas A&M and Tennessee could be a game because and the reason why, if you look at Tennessee at number 19, they're way better than 19. If you really want to be realistic, they just lost the game early that kind of hurt them. So if they can run the table, they could be a factor in the SEC moving forward if they run the table.
They lost to Florida, man. Yeah, that's what
what I'm saying. They lost, but it was an early loss.
Yeah, it
so
was.
if they run the table and they start smashing people, then
yeah. Hey,
a lot of teams need style points right now. A lot of teams need style points.
Hey, style matters. Hey, what they say? Look good, feel good, play good. Ain't that right, Coach? Holla this G Money, man. Any games on your docket that you think might be a little upset?
You brought up one of them, USC Notre Dame. Notre Dame got 2 losses, but USC can't play defense. We already know this for the past couple seasons. So that's a game that could go down to the wire. Caleb Williams slinging it. That's what he does. But he can't play defense at the same time. So
Pause.
We'll see how that goes. Like we brought up earlier, Miami, UNC. Miami's 25th, UNC's number 12. That'll be an upset right now. Would have been an upset if they were undefeated? Maybe not. But it's an upset right now, so that's one to look out for. Another one that we didn't talk about, Mizzou 5-1. They just lost last week for the first time against Kentucky, who's number 24, who's undefeated at this moment. So that's one to look out for as well.
That was the one I meant. I forgot. They're 5-1.
Hey, that's why you bring me in at the end. I clean it up, baby. Let's go.
No, but you said they're undefeated. They're not undefeated.
Pause.
Who, Kentucky?
No, they're not undefeated. They're 5-1.
They're 5-1. Oh yeah, Kentucky lost. You're right.
Yeah. But they still number 24. So I mean, hey, E lucky because he jumped into the chat talking. Oh, LSU, what we got to do? Yeah,
Hey, y'all know I call good business. I call Notre Dame to lose, and I call us the upset. And what happened? And that's why I don't think Notre Dame is going to win. Their defense, you're right. USC's defense, horrible. Not good. But Notre Dame's defense is just as bad because they just let Louisville put some numbers up against them last week.
Ooh, I got him. I ain't gonna cap on. But look, that's going to college. Shout out to the youngins. And we're gonna move this joint to the NFL. And we always gotta kick it off with our Start.Bench.Cut. We're doing wide receiver edition. And I think this one is gonna be real tough right here. So I'm coming to you first. IE, talk to me. Start.Bench.Cut. We got Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs.
I've been thinking about this for a minute, and I'm kind of undecided, but I'm going to go like this. I'm going to start Stephon Diggs. I'm going to bench Cooper Kupp, and I'm going to cut Devontae Adams. And here's why. I know y'all look at me like, what the fuck? Here's why. Because Stephon Diggs, he from here. Cooper Kupp had the most yards out of all of them in the last couple years. You know what I mean? And then Devontae, I don't know. He just don't do it for me. He's a good receiver, great receiver, but he just doesn't do it for me. He's like, I don't know. He just don't do it for me. He gets stats, but it's like, can you win and go to the next level with Devontae Adams?
Jimmy G looking like Joe Montana, bro.
No, I'm saying stats. I'm saying he gets stats. I know he gets stats, but I'm saying wins. You know what I mean? Like
I'm just talking.
Mm-hmm.
Double J, talk to me, man. Start.Bench.Cut. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, this one kind of tough, but I went with I'm starting Devontae Adams and I'm benching Cooper Kupp and I'm cutting Stephon Diggs. And I hate to cut Stephon because he is from here and I like him. But I think Devontae Adams is is the best route runner in the game. And I think Cooper Kupp is right behind him. And arguably they're like, I mean, at one point they were the 1 and 2 best receivers in the league at one point. So, and route running was the key thing. So that's what I'm going with: Devontae, Cooper, and I'm cutting Stephon.
Talk to me. Drippiest of the drippiest.
Hey man, listen. Let me ask you a question. This is their prime, right?
Yeah.
Was it right now?
No, it's not as of right now. It's their prime.
I'm asking. Yeah. Okay.
It's their prime. Okay. Listen, y'all tripping. I'm starting Cooper Kupp, and I'm cutting both of them. I don't need them if I Cooper Kupp. What are y'all talking about? Cooper Kupp is about to be Jerry Rice. What the hell are you That man never gets hurt.
He just coming off an injury.
We don't want to say it. It's the elephant in the room, but we don't want to say it. But that man was nice.
Nah, he was good, but he did a lot of his. He was definitely dope. But he did a lot of his work in the slot. But he's still nice. Man, you gotta go outside. Go out there on that.
Why? If I'm busting your ass 15,
because that's where the number one corners is at.
If I'm getting 15 catches for 220 yards, you can kiss my ass about going out to the outside.
I ain't.
Stop me.
Stop me.
Stop me.
Come on the outside.
Listen, man.
Come outside, baby. Come outside.
Listen, man. The Cooper Kupp is, man, y'all tripping.
Catch me outside. How about that?
But if you got it, but just for sake of argument, if you between Devontae and Stephon, who would you bench?
Man,
the only reason they're gonna hate me. Listen, Coach Drip I'm gonna start Devontae.
Okay.
I think that Diggs, as a Maryland dude, it hurts. But I think Diggs plays with emotion. And emotionally, sometimes he takes himself out of games.
A lot of wide receivers do.
But Devontae, we never seen Devontae do it when he was with Aaron Rodgers. We talking about the prime. We're not talking about Las Vegas Raiders, Devontae. We talking about Packers.
He's still cooking it. He's still cooking now.
Yeah.
But I disagree because he did.
But last season wasn't. Come on now, let's be real. Last season wasn't his best season.
Did you not see the numbers he put up?
Last season was not his best season.
Right. The numbers he put up is everybody's dream of what they wish they could put up in the
Let me check that.
I'm about to say, because last year he was not that very impressive. He was throwing his helmet, getting fined for hitting people. What are you
bro, what is wrong with you, bro?
That's what happened. Am I lying?
But Devontae, he put up some great numbers last year, but it went unnoticed because Vegas was so bad and all the craziness that happened with Carr. But he put up great numbers, though. He definitely did.
No, he did, but
he put up this. He put like this in 2022. He put up about 37 less yards than he did the year before, but 3 more touchdowns
and 23 less catches.
Well, exactly. For Devontae Adams standard, yes, it wasn't his best season. For a regular mediocre,
no. If it takes you less catches to get that's not a bad season.
Yo, what are we talking about? This man has 1,516 yards.
That's what I'm saying.
Touchdowns and 100 catches. And we're talking about this.
And mind you, in the year before, it took him more.
Clear this up.
Yeah, I disagree. That wasn't a bad season.
What we can talk about honestly is who's playing quarterback and what system he's in. Because Cooper Kupp could be a product of the system, but he is in a fucking cog that does not stop. And it's unbelievable what he does and everything. Don't get it twisted. Matthew Stafford has been giving him the ball plenty of times. That's what Matthew Stafford does. He force feeds his wide receiver. Just like Devontae Adams always gets force fed. Someone who don't get force fed as much, Stephon Diggs. Sometimes. He still gets it, but not as much. And that's why he's complaining a little bit. But this is a tough one, like y'all said, man. I'm actually starting Devontae. Oh my gosh, and I'm a fuck. Just because I got Cooper Kupp on my fantasy team, I'm gonna bench him because I need him to come through right now. And I ain't got no shares of Stephon, so he get cut, you know. So
Okay, hold on, y'all. I know
I thought we
you.
passed this, man. Hey, don't give him the keys to the bus, wild card.
Now, Walker, please can I just say one thing, Walker? In 2021, which was Devontae Adams' probably his statistical best year.
Yeah.
When he had 123 catches, 1,553 yards, and 11 touchdowns. All right.
But he just said he had 1,514 touchdowns last season.
Hold on.
15
With less catches.
In the same year, hold on. Y'all know where I'm about to go. In the same year, in 2021, Cooper Kupp had 145 catches, 1,947 yards. We said at their prime. What are you guys talking about?
But no, he broke kind of like the record, right? Like, wasn't that a record he broke?
That's why I said
he almost did. He didn't break Calvin Johnson's joint.
We said we talked about their prime. In their prime, that's their prime.
He never used those words. You brought those words up.
Okay. Let's go, Cooper.
Hey, anyway, we gonna jot this joint off. Hey, because we gonna hit another pit stop in NFL, man. Let's recap week 5 real quick. Man, does Ian Gary, is there anything you ever want to talk about from week 5? Nothing?
Yeah, I do. Want to
talk to me.
Dear Mike McCarthy, this is not 2007. This is not 2008. This ain't even 2010 no more. You keep running these archaic plays and have our team looking like shiznnizzle. Get it together. Dak Prescott, I still believe in you. I still believe in you. Yeah, I said it. I still believe in you. You got 12 more weeks to prove me right or wrong. That's it.
Hey, G
Money. I let my Cowboys brother, speak the rest. You know what I mean?
G Money, man. Anything you would like to recap on week 5, my guy?
Hey, I never hop off the train, man. I never hop off the train. We always riding out here, always riding.
Pause, my man.
Hey,
like,
have fun with that, fellas. Have fun with that. But them Cowboys, man, we know how to face plan like no other. I will tell y'all that straight up. We know how to face plan like no other. The nation gets a kick out of it. They love it every minute of it because it takes the focus off their team. All right, it's a lovely thing for everybody else in this world to love when the Cowboys fail and have something to talk about Saturday morning, Friday morning, Saturday night, Thursday night, every day of the week. It's on the TV for y'all to listen to. And that gets a lot of heat. He does, and he deserves a lot of it too, because I've always said he's the best game manager out there. He's not a gunslinger like we need him to be, and that's the problem. He needs to prove that, and if he doesn't prove it by the end of this season, we might need to look at other options in the future because contract is coming to an end, and I do not want to pay him another $50 million a year for not producing because he's got talent around him, and that's what matters right now.
There's an opt-out in that clause.
It is. And one thing I say, though, you do have context doesn't matter. I'm not sure. I think McCarthy might be on a kind of sabotage spring because Dak's not his quarterback. And we all know what happens with head coaches when they don't have their hand-picked guy. And I think that they'll move on faster with Dak than with McCarthy at this point because Jerry loves a puppet.
Wow. So you saying the quarterback leaves before the coach? Wow.
Or both.
Hey, Sean Payton might be looking away out in Denver.
I wouldn't mind it.
Anyway,
I ain't trading for another quarterback after this Russ experience. You can forget that shit.
Not at all. Hey, Coach Jed, talk to me, man.
Be brief because I'm not gonna beat up on the Cowboys. I'm gonna beat up. I'm gonna say this. And I never thought I would say this. Freaky Dan would have fired Ron Rivera by now. He got to go. He has to go. That's it. He got to go. He don't know who on his team. He don't know who coach what. He don't know what's going on. I've never seen nothing like, well, yes, I have. Jim's on. I've never seen nothing like this. Yes, I have. Freaking Marty Schottenheimer. These Bama's don't care when they come here, dog. It don't matter who the owner is. He got to go. He gotta go. He gotta go. I can make millions of jokes about the Cowboys right now, but I think it's way more funnier than I make fun of the Commanders. Hey, Freaky Dan wasn't that bad after all, man, because this man was sticking around too long, man. Get him out of here. Get Ron, Riverboat Ron, or whatever they call him. Get him out of here, man.
They're giving him a lot of leeway right now, but
I hate him more than Bryce Harper.
Oh, fuck him. Hey,
Jay's not far behind you on Bryce.
Hey! Don't disrespect Bryce.
Oh,
fuck Bryce.
Kicked your ass yesterday.
That just shows
Kicked your ass yesterday.
You don't watch the show.
No, I was sticking up for Bryce. I know he doesn't like. He's a Braves fan. I know.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh.
Yeah, because Coach Drip said that he was going to have a great fucking series, but they was going to lose. But it's been the opposite. He's had a great season. Them motherfuckers is winning.
Yeah.
I can't control my voodoo.
No, but I told y'all that we was going. I said if it goes as far as Bryce, and my bad, I meant to bring up Trey Turner as well.
Hey, anyway,
let's
Commanders are some garbage. And I just want to let everyone in the world know that I just came back on the fandom. So I technically really don't care. So that's it. The Commanders suck. The Bears won the game because of Dick Butkus. I don't know why. I told y'all it was going to happen. The script was looking real right for the.
Anyway, Double J, jump in here, man.
The script has flipped.
Hey, man. I guess as everybody else talking about the disappointment in their team, I talk about the disappointment in mine because Tennessee, god damn. A game that I thought they would have won, they completely just shot the bed. So couldn't get over the field, third down. Derrick Henry only had 13 carries. Even Anthony Richardson got knocked out, and I hated to see him get knocked out. Gardner Minshew came through that jump, sizzling. The Colts were 8 for 13 on third downs. You can't win like that. But I'm gonna go to the Ravens and Steelers game though. Because the Ravens, because I seen a lot of Lamar Jackson slander on a lot of timelines, and people were trying to say he's not a good quarterback, whatever. Yes, the pass he threw to Odell Beckham was a bad pass. It was underthrown, but we can't ignore the 8 passes that were dropped, and 3 to 4 of them would have been touchdowns, and Lamar Jackson wouldn't have even been in the position to have to throw at that point in time in the game. So Lamar is still, doing his thing. So, and not to even talk about how they didn't kick the field goal on 4th down and a few other bad special teams play. So the Steelers somehow, some way still found a way to win it. And those guys got to get a little bit of credit, man, because each week I'm damn near picking against them and they find a way.
They're top of the division right now.
But hey, I'm glad you brought that up because I was like, man, somebody please defend Lamar because the slander was ridiculous.
Man.
There's no point even bringing it up.
Mike Tomlin, I'm sorry. Mike, I said some things about you on the podcast a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's look, man, some crazy things did go down in week 5, but unfortunately, in the game of football, there's some key injuries. And there's some dudes that got nicked up. Some might miss a couple of weeks. Some might miss more than that. Some might miss less. So I'm gonna break down a couple of names. You got Devon A-Chain from Miami, the running back for the Dolphins, has been playing lights out. Anthony Richardson, quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. Daniel Jones, quarterback for the Giants, and then Justin Jefferson, wide receiver of the Minnesota Vikings. So just give me a quick answer on which injury you think is probably the most devastating one for their team. Talk to me, G Money.
I mean, the most devastating is Justin Jefferson because he's that whole offense pretty much. Their offense hasn't been doing much of nothing, ain't been much gritty in this year. So it's a tough pill to swallow for them. And he's on the IR right now. If they're not winning by the time he's healthy, why come back? He might be. He might just take this season. Hey, y'all suck. I don't need to prove myself on the field for right now. We're not going nowhere. So let's move on to next season kind of thing. But another one, Devon Achane, man, he was on fire. Like this rookie, he was killing it. Like you give him 8 touches, he's getting 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. The stats he was putting up was absolutely absurd. Number 3 running back in fantasy football, only played about 3 games pretty much. The kid was absolutely amazing. He's got a knee issue. He's going to get it rechecked out. You put him on the IR. There's really no timetable on him, so that could be a big thing. Those other ones, Richardson is nice. It's bad for him, but I'll stop. I'll move on. I'll pass the ball around here.
Out to me, Coach Drip. He didn't throw it to you. What's up? You caught it.
Hey man, quick. Daniel Jones. You know why? Because if he's hurt, what the hell they got?
He said what they
Hey.
got.
Daniel Jones ain't hurt. He's hurt from his offensive line. I'm not going back out there, guys. This is
what I'm trying to say. If he's not playing, if he's horrible, whoever they got coming in there, they might well put one of us out there at this point.
Hey, it's Tyrod Taylor.
I ain't taking them hits.
Give me that 40 mil.
I'm good. Nah, you're right. I will. I get injured too. I'm gonna sign dollar line.
Give me that 40. I'll be the biggest quarterback ever.
Hey, just let me know what the guaranteed money look like. We'll talk.
You know what I'm saying? Let me feel me. You know what I'm saying? And the benefits too, because I need the rehab. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna put me out the pasture afterwards.
Yeah, you man, talk to me, Double J. Talk to me, homie.
Nah, man. I agree with G, and it's crazy because Daniel Jones. I think they play Buffalo on a primetime game too this week too. So,
they gotta take that off, man.
Yeah, ASAP. So, but nah, man. Jettas being hurt definitely is the biggest impact. I actually think this is gonna be the unraveling of the Vikings. I think somehow, some way, Kirk might get traded. Justin might sit out, and somehow, some way, Caleb Williams comes to Minnesota because his wide receiver was Jordan Addison, so they got that connection right there. But this could be the end of the Kirk Cousins Justin Jefferson dynamic. But A-Chain, yeah, but Miami they got a bunch of other speed guys, so but Justin Jefferson definitely the most impactful. Definitely.
Hey, E, talk to me, man. Which one?
Before I answer, I just want to mess with Coach Drip and blow him. Y'all know Kirk Cousins is going to get traded back to y'all, right? To the Commanders, right? Yeah, I'm just letting you know that. That's what they've been saying. I've been hearing that. I'm letting you know. Okay.
I'll find another team.
I agree with everything that everybody else said as far as the biggest being Jettas. Like, with no number one receiver, true there, especially Jettas. I mean, Kirk Cousins, he definitely is going to slum up more than what he's been doing. But I'm going to tell y'all who I think really is the sleeper that we're not thinking about. And Coach Drip, you're not thinking about this. And you brought this up, I think, last week or the week before. I think Anthony Richardson is the second most important one. Because like you said, Gardner doesn't play a full season successfully. And for them, and they still in the, reigns for the top spot in the, what's that, the East? So
in the South.
In the South, excuse me. So I don't know.
I'm gonna debate you real quick on that. Mm-hmm. I think Gardner Minshew was one of the best backups in the league, though.
No, I agree. We said that last week.
He gets wins. He gets
but not for a full season.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna say he wins.
I'm about to say he gets wins for teams that don't go nowhere.
It's stats.
Like the last couple games of the season, it don't mean nothing. But I'm saying for them, what the Colts could have been with the way that the South is looking right now.
Yeah,
I just think that it hurts Anthony Richardson because he misses out on the experience. I do believe he misses out on that experience, especially with Jonathan Taylor. But Gardner Minshew, nobody expected the Colts to be where they are right now. You know what I'm saying? This is enjoy the moment type shit right now, but we'll see though.
Nah, we'll see. I mean, look, injuries are part of the game, but I'm gonna debate y'all on the importance on Justin Jefferson. The team was already 1-3, 1-4 before he was put on IR. How important is a guy that's getting up all these stats, but the team is still 1-4?
They got Kirk Cousins.
Hey, and we like to watch him play and like to watch him gritty.
I'm just saying.
Another defense that don't stop people pretty much.
Yeah, that's true.
So what I'm saying is all of Justin Jefferson's great performance so far goes right out the window because his defense ain't holding up their end of the bargain. So they're gonna end up losing. Kirk Cousins is wishy-washy, and they're just not a good team all around. So when you're pretty much playing well on a good team and you're losing, you looking like Mike Trout and Ohtani out in Anaheim. You're talking about.
Damn it, man.
That's all. Anyway, week 6 matchups in the NFL. Talk to me. I know there's a matchup that y'all like. Ooh, we got to get my eyes on that game. I'll start with you, Coach Drip. Talk to me because you're not in your head because you got something right on the top of your dome.
I got 2 of them. I got two real quick ones. Seahawks Bengals. That one is a game that depending on who wins, depending on who lose, that might be a game of who's trending which way. Bengals, if they win this, they might start getting hot, and who knows from there. Because as you can see, the NFC North, the AFC North is kind of, nobody predicted the Steelers to be top of the division right now. So that division is kind of still up for grabs. The second one is the Saints and the Texans. The reason why is I want to keep seeing CJ Stroud.
Yeah,
that he's a baller, man. He's a baller. He's a good pick, and if they surround him with some more talent, oh man! But this is going to be a good one because again, this is another one where these teams, depending on who wins and who loses, could be trending different ways. Of course, this is around the time that Derek Carr's. So, yeah.
Talk to me, hybrid man. Which one of these games?
So I'm gonna start off by saying the game I'm most interested in is Double J's team against the Ravens because the Ravens got to stay. They're tied with Pittsburgh right now for the top. In the north of AFC. But the Titans,
Pittsburgh got the tiebreaker. Just
right. But the Titans, so they got to stay pace. But the Titans are last, but they're 2 and 3 last. I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? So they could go back to 3 and 3. The Colts could lose, stuff like that. The Texans could lose, and they'd be right back in the thick of things. And then also, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Cowboys Chargers on Monday night. Of course, I'm looking to see what we're going to do. We have to bounce back. There's no other way there's no mixed words we can say. We can't act like we can lay an egg like that on Sunday night and then come back to another primetime game and not play good.
Hey, I feel it. G Money, man, talk to me, man.
Hey, the games I was going to talk about pretty much been talked about. With the Cowboys Charge game, it's big. We're going up against our former offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. So that's going to be an interesting little plot twist to us right there. See if our offense can get hot again. See if our defense can shut our old coordinator down. Mike brought up briefly the Colts and Jags. Man, this is for the number 1 spot in the division. They're both 3-2. Gardner Minshew's the one starting. Jags just came off a big win against Buffalo. See if the Jags catching fire here, catching what we thought we were going to be a good team, playoff team. So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting game there. AFC South is keeping it hot down there, Jay's liking this, all this attention down there to them.
Ain't to us, because we slumming.
Talk to us, though, with Jay. What matchup you looking forward to seeing, man?
Of course, I think y'all both. It's been spoke on, but the Titans and Ravens. Eve brought it up. Of course, because both teams are coming off losses, right? It's a rivalry to a degree. I think we're split even. And it's a really big game for me in my eyes for Tennessee because I think if Tennessee loses this, it's going to be a lot of talk. Possibly about Vrabel, about Tannehill, like what direction is Tennessee going to be moving in and towards the future? They have a bye after this game, so it's like if we win, we treading water, but if we lose, like you already said, we already lost a division game. Colts and Jags will probably be 2 games up on us, so it can go real left real quick with us if we don't get this win. And of course, Mike Vrabel has us traveling, which is crazy because the Ravens left the beginning of the week. Tennessee's leaving at the end of the week. So that's going to play a huge factor on how this game goes out. So we're going to see. And, of course, the Colts and the Jags, because they're in my division. They're both, got to see how they're going to be playing. the London Jaguars. They're gonna have jet lag or whatnot, but it should be a pretty good game. So I got my eyes on those 2 games.
Hey, them jokers can win in London, man. I don't
Hey man,
Florida, dog.
if we wasn't in the same division, I wish we can get the secret sauce and go out there and get a win, but they ain't finna tell us.
Hey, NFL, man, just put the Jaguars over there, dog. Cause they can't win a damn thing in Florida. They can win in London, though.
In London Jags.
Hey, but
I might have jinxed them.
Hey, but here's one game I want everybody to peep out real quick. I know the Buccaneers had 3-1, and nobody's like, wow, 3-1.
I was saving it for later.
There was no way that you could predict that they would be at 3-1.
No.
Hey, the Lions look for real. Oh, they are for real. 4-1. So, hey, I'm looking to see, like, are the Lions going to keep adding on to their mystique that they for real? Or is Baker Mayfield going to be like, nah, man, I finally found my home. I'm cooking. I could really be that guy. So we'll see. There's a lot of storylines that come out of that.
Sign me back, progressive, right?
Yes, sign me back. Anybody got any surprises so far? Like a player, a team that's doing probably better than what you thought were? Double J, man, talk to me. A player, a team, or anything that you like, yo, man, that's actually kind of surprised that they're having that much success. Talk to me, man.
You just brought them up, Tampa, right? Like, who would have thought Tampa would have been 3-1 after Tom Brady with Baker Mayfield? I don't think anybody expected them to have the start that they've had so far. So, they're surprised. It's gonna sound crazy, but Arizona, and I say Arizona because I think everybody thought that they were just gonna be trash and they was gonna lay over and they just was gonna tank for the #1 pick. But they out here really competing so far. Like, they not the pushover I thought they was gonna be. I thought they was gonna be trash.
Hey, the player I get the memo. It's like, oh,
yeah,
supposed to lose.
Yeah, so I mean, they're definitely challenging teams. So I think Tampa is my surprise, as well as Indy. I didn't think Indy would be where they at right now.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, hybrid man, talk to us, bro.
The Lions. I didn't think they were gonna be 4-1. Like I just, like I said, since my favorite running back, not named Emmitt Smith, left them in the 90s, I said they was cursed. And like, I'm gonna stand by that. I don't think the Lions will ever win an NFL Super Bowl, like ever. Like, I don't think they will. And for them to be 4-1, mind you can say they haven't really played anybody. Yes, they play a couple good teams, a couple okay teams. So, and really, I'll say the Cowboys. That we got whooped by the Cardinals, basically. And it wasn't in score, but you saw the game. Yeah, we got punched in the mouth. And then, you know what I mean? It's like, I didn't think we'd be this soft looking, you know what I mean? As far as, especially on the defensive side, how we looked last year, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? The good spots you see. And then when we started out, you're like, wow, you know what I mean? So I'll say that.
Hey, E, man, you just gave us the whole, y'all remember that evolution triangle of a Cowboys fan? Clearly just put
the emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's 25, 30 years of this, man. I'm used to it.
Hey, bro. Hey, talk to me, Coach Drip. Any surprises in the NFL that kind of shocked you? Like, wow.
This might be controversial, but the Eagles, I'm surprised that they're 5-0. They've won some squeakers. Yeah. Their offense is really not clicking on all cylinders, even though it's clicking. It's not clicking like we know it could be really clicking. They've had to come back in a couple of games and win. So I'm surprised about them still being 5-0.
Hey, off the beaten trail, but it makes sense. Talk to us, G Money.
Hey, he took mine, the Bucks and the Lions, both 4-1, both 4-1 and 3-1 there. So that's big surprises. With the Lions, one player surprise there, David Montgomery is balling for them. He is the cowbell, workhorse, whatever you want to call it. He's getting all the love. And Dan Campbell came out on an interview yesterday. He said it's like, hey, this is everything we thought he was going to be. We knew what he's about. We're going to give him the ball all the time. So all those Jahmyr Gibbs owners out there in fantasy, sorry for your luck. I'm one of them somewhere in one league.
And not only that, Jahmyr's might be questionable, so he might miss a game here or there.
Yeah. He missed last game.
But Yeah, definitely a surprise for sure that Devon A-Chain unfortunately got the injury, but that was a huge surprise. No, I don't think nobody really saw that coming. So that's definitely a surprise there, right there. And hey,
another one though, the surprise team, Houston Texans. They're 30 seconds away from being 3-2 right now and being the top of that division at this moment because they blew that game last week. Jesus Christ, they blew that game. I had them in a pick'em league. They win. I'm taking home $500. They end up losing it, damn it. So I'm a little blown about that. So that's that. CJ Stroud's balling out there. The defense is turning around. They got some good young talent on the defensive side. So that's a big step up down there. So I like what they're doing. D'Amico Ryan's down there too.
Yeah, I feel you on that. So, but we gonna switch this.
One thing. Chiefs too. That's my. They surprised me because your guys' offense isn't as efficient as I would think it is. You know what I mean? Like that's only.
And don't get it. Anyway, we gonna.
Mar, hey, hold on. I got one that's gonna trigger Hybrid and Mike. How ass the Patriots have been. They are terrible.
Why would that trigger me?
Why would that
not trigger you, but I figured y'all would get, you know what I'm saying, would kind of agree with it because I know you don't like Bill Belichick, you know what I'm saying? And Coach Drip was like, Bill Belichick can't coach no more. And God showed it.
That's why I'm not surprised.
His reason for winning is retired.
No, but I ain't think they was gonna be this ass. Like they are ass.
Yeah, they're Patriots setting records, whoopings, pretty much right now.
For getting beat.
Yeah, that's all. Pass.
I love it.
I'm sorry.
Back-to-back weeks setting new records of getting beat as bad as they did the previous week.
I love it.
Hey,
Bill.
I see.
Hey, Bill.
That man's seat is blazing right now.
Hey, man.
Bye.
Hey, just me personally, I don't care what you did back in the past, man, but what have you done for me lately? And ever since TB then left the building, boy, you've been straight cheek. So it's like at some point, bro, yeah, we're going to have a conversation, dog. For real. But hey, speaking of TB12, he happens to be part owner of the Las Vegas Aces, who are in the WNBA finals. And hey, I tried to tell Double J what was going to be, what's up. I mean, I told him who was going. Anyway, hey, man, Double J, man, does it, come on, what's up with the Liberty, bro? I mean.
Hey, the guard play, man. Sabrina Ionescu and Courtney Vandersloot, man, they ain't doing nothing, man. They getting outplayed by Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young. I'm going to just give you this stat real quick. I'm going to just say this and I'm going to be done, man. In game 1, the Aces guards, they scored a total of 52 points. The Liberty guards scored 17 points. Game 2, the Liberty guards combined for 19 points and the Aces guards combined for 47 points. You got to get better play from Sabrina and Courtney Vandersloot, and unfortunately, they haven't got that in the first 2 games, and the game 2 they got
slaughtered, bro. Yeah,
slaughtered.
They smoke pack.
Got them out of there. So
got them up out of there. Hey, anybody been watching the WNBA finals? You been kind of peeking their eyes on it because I've been kind of peeking my eyes on it.
Yeah,
talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that and it's from what Double J said, I thought Aja Wilson was going to be the killer. She just been having her regular games and as everybody else. And like you said, but when I looked at it and I saw how much each team scores, the Aces score way more than the Liberty do this in general. And they defend better than the Liberty do. So and if you're not already getting these points on a regular, there's some kind of consistency and you have people other than Asia doing stuff, you're going to get swept. I think Aces in 4 now. That's just my thing. I think Aces in 4.
Oh wait, you're giving the Liberty a game? How the way this is going right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna give because I don't think they're gonna go down. You know what I mean? And then I just me being nice, but I think they'll at least get 1 game. You know what I mean? This next game because you got your ass kicked.
Well, that means they got to win game 3 in New York, and you calling that? Yeah, okay.
They home.
I like your optimism, but I'm telling you this. AJ Wilson mad that she did not get that MVP.
Hey,
I
say
see.
I was
See,
gonna say, no, Becky Hammond's mad.
yo, bruh, come on.
Becky Hammond said, "This is malarkey."
Yeah, she did. She hot.
Hey,
And Asia been balling the whole playoffs. I mean, she's been balling the whole season, but she's been.
Hey, but Mike, I'm telling you, dog, especially because she got to look across the court and Stewie's the one that got the champ. They got it. Come on, bro.
That's the only thing I had for this segment. I hope G Money got something else, but that was malarkey.
Hey, it's crazy.
Talk to me, G Money.
Hey, I was with y'all with the Aces, man, and that's who I thought was gonna win. They was crushing in the regular season, and he's doing it in the playoffs.
Hey, it's just straight beasting. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I think this is a clean sweep because Age is gonna be like, "Hey, man, y'all gonna give Stewie the MVP? Okay, I'm gonna turn up on it real quick, and I'm gonna shut it down in your house, straight sweep style." So I think come on, man. Age about to get turned up. But here's another part that's turned up in the WNBA, man. They are about to expand out there in California.
Knows
How to party, California. Knows how to party. They gonna be on the West Coast, affiliated with the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors. So, man, tell me how big of a deal you think this is, man.
Anytime the WNBA can expand, it's a big deal. I mean, they want viewership, and with a lot of the games I've been seeing, especially on social media, and I like how they're packaging it. They're not trying to force feed it per se. They're just putting these viral clips of this type shit on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook that make you go, actually, they balling. You know what I mean? So it's always good, and it gives more people jobs, more women, chances to be on a professional team. So I can dig it. I can dig it. NBA, follow suit. Me back in Seattle.
Hey, ooh. Talk to me, Double J, man. How you like
I have brought up a very great point, man, that whenever the WNBA can expand, they need to, right? It's a lot of great, I think we spoke about it earlier in the year, it's a lot of great talent that's not on teams. Like, they were cutting first round draft picks off of teams.
Yep.
So to expand is definitely always a great thing. And I believe they're looking to expand in a few other cities in the next couple of years or so. Charlotte, Austin, I think Toronto and Philly. So it's good to see that they're moving in the right direction. Because like we said, man, they got a really good product. So you got to get some of these players on rosters, man, so we can see and enjoy them.
Of course, that's what we like to see. So, hey, man, talk to me, G Money. Dope move that they go into Golden State, partner up with the Warriors.
I mean, obviously, we already piggyback on all of that, man. If you can expand the WNBA, it's needed. Get these players that, like we talked about earlier, Jay said, you're getting drafted and you're getting cut the same year you got drafted as a first round pick. That's absurd. That's ridiculous. They ain't got enough roster spots. Hopefully, new teams brings more money. Get these girls that are holding back in the NCAA. Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark. They're staying there so they get more money in the college nil deal. So it's always a good look if they can expand, bring some more money, and hopefully, and like we said, viewership is up all this year compared to years in the past. So they're on the right trajectory. Hopefully it just keeps going that way for them.
I like that you brought up that point about the NIL with the money that like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are making staying in college. So if you can start getting your pay scale up, you can attract them towards your content or your product a lot sooner. So that's a good point. Coach Tripp, talk to me, man.
Everything the guys have already said, man. It's dope.
Yeah. Hey, and plus, look at it this way. Imagine you start getting some pointers how to make that jumper, pop like Steph. He come teach
Clay.
Or Clay. Hey.
That's why I just wanted the finals to go to maybe 5 games, because it'll brought some attention on the WNBA, and it would have, it'll brought a lot more light. That's why I'm hoping the Liberty can get it back. But
Hey,
Game 3.
You know who else you hoping to get it back?
no, just because you said what? I ain't even hear you.
Nah, G over here poking, man.
He did, man.
He poking, dog.
You got their hat on right now.
Hey, it's all good, bro. It's all hey. But y'all was sitting in there watching us.
Hey,
Hey, it is what it is. Speaking of baseball, I know it might be a little bit sensitive right now to Double J because he's hoping as we record this that his squad takes care of business and because
playing for the Hearts.
Because they
nope.
No, they playing for their lives. They are playing for their lives. But man, let's talk a little baseball, fellas, man. Hey, unfortunately, there's some teams that got swept that had great regular season. There's one that plays in LA and they call them the Dodgers, and there's a team called the Baltimore Orioles that got swept after a great regular season. I mean, man, the O's went 0. I mean, I don't know what. I don't know what to tell you, dog. Hey, sorry, DMV. They Baltimore. Hey, man. Talk to me, E, man. Hey.
Well, I'm a Nationals fan, so say that. But nah. That's the one. I like the Orioles too, always, because the Orioles was the first team we ever had in this area. I ain't think they would play that bad to get swept. But shout out to my man Double J, because he said the way that the Rangers were swinging their bats throughout the season in this period. You know, it wasn't going. It was going to be hard. It was going to be difficult for them to get a win in the series. You know what I mean? And he was right, because I'm sitting there watching, because, you know, we get all the Orioles games here. And I'm sitting there watching like, anything else on? Hey, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and as far as the
it'd be like that.
The Braves go, they're going to lose. Just letting Double J know.
Yeah,
why
you gotta be like that?
I just wanted to let him know, because he said F my man Bryce. So I let him know.
Cold.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that regardless.
Cold.
Win, lose, or draw. But
I mean, there's some other things going on in the world of baseball. In the playoffs, obviously, Astros move on, Diamondbacks moved on. You got an all Texas championship series as Houston and Texas both going to meet up in that. So, hey, talk to me, G Money, man. Hey, what you been loving so far the baseball playoffs, man?
I will say I got every single pick right except for the Braves. It looks like so. I mean, I said it was a bad matchup for the Orioles. The Rangers' offense was just too much for them. It showed throughout the whole series. Astros do what Astros do. Cheaters win, you know, that's what they do.
Hey,
My sleeper team, Diamondbacks. I told y'all, I didn't think they're going to sweep them, but they're young. They got talent. Their pitchers really stepped up for them in this series. Merrill Kelly, Brandon Pfaadt out there joint. So they got Zach Gallen as well. They really stepped up for them all series. And if he can continue doing that, hey, they could make a little run. All you need is another 4 games, a good run out there, you know, and he could maybe find themselves in the World Series. It maybe so that would be dope out there for Arizona, because they got a lot of young tag. Corbin Carroll, Rookie of the Year out there. He's absolute stud. So it's gonna bring a lot of attention for the Diamondbacks down there. So that's nothing but good news. I think, and I hope the Rangers beat the Astros myself. And I would like to see the surprise of Diamondbacks 6 seed go to the World Series. It's always fun to root for the underdog. You know that.
Roof. Mr. Oracle. I just gotta ask just one question, Mr. Oracle.
He has an orange shirt on too.
Yeah, he does have the orange shirt on, so that's why I definitely gotta ask him this question. I mean, Mr. Oracle, you said that the O's was, you predicted their success. I just gotta ask.
I said regular season.
Yeah, but
you said World Series.
Yeah.
I don't think I said World Series, but if I did, then I was wrong.
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying,
Mr. wasn't always right. He said that Nino wasn't the one. Neo wasn't the one at first.
All I'm saying,
You got
Mr.
about it.
Did you see the O's getting just bumped out like this?
Listen, I want to take my time briefly and change the subject real quick. If the Braves lose, I am rooting for the Phillies.
If
I have to not be unbiased. The game isn't over yet.
It
so
is
I
not.
can't say that. But because Jae Jones has been winning and everything else against me this season,
Yo,
I want to stick it to him
yo.
Pause.
with pause. Yes, pause with my guy, BH.
Hey, yo, this shit is getting on.
Notice I call him BH because we're on, we're like besties. He still ain't sent me my jersey, but I figure if they win the World Series, he can afford it.
Getting that World Series money. Yeah, I feel you. Hey man, I know you've been sitting there just patiently waiting, WGA, man. I mean, I know you're a little nervous. I know you're a little, you.
Why did you wear that hat? What did you wear that hat for today? It's like me wearing a Miami hat today.
Hey, you wore your hat throughout the finals.
Yeah, the finals, not the
Hey, but
playoffs.
Hey, we in the playoffs. Hey, my team is my team until we officially out. I know it's looking bad. I know it's looking.
Hey man, I put the rally cap. I put the rally.
But all jokes aside, man, the playoffs with the regular season never matters. Like Mar mentioned, the top 5 teams that had the best records in baseball are all either out or on the brinks of being out. The Braves, their pitching was shaky, even coming into the playoffs. But our bats just haven't shown up. Our bats haven't showed up. That historic offense hasn't done anything this playoffs, and that's what's got us in the situation that we're in now. So, when the Braves go on break, like after the All-Star break, they came out slumming. They got the little first round bye. They came out slumming. So, didn't help that Arcia said something. It was in the locker room about Bryce Harper, and it got out. It leaked out because of social media, which made it even worse. So Bryce Harper killed us in game 2.
Attaboy Bryce, attaboy Harper.
Yeah. So those things don't help. So it is what it is. But we're gonna fight, and if it happens, it happens. By the time this drops, we'll know the results. So it is what it is, man.
Maybe we got game 5.
Hey, but if we get game 5, I'm still not as confident because Max Fried is on the mound, and Max Fried numbers in the numbers in the postseason aren't that good. He didn't really have a good regular season because he dealt with injuries. So it's still a little shaky, but we gotta get through game 4 before we can even talk about game 5, and we got work to do in game 4. So we're gonna see. But hey, I'm looking forward to that Rangers and Astros series though, most definitely. Yeah. And I hope that
Scherzer was throwing some side sessions. So
I hate this pitch clock.
We'll see what's happening when man. Hey man, we had came to our final destination right here on the fantastic voyage that we call the Man Cave Sports Podcast. Hey man, let's throw some socials out. Talk to them, tell them where they can find you at, my boy.
Yeah, I know y'all can find me on Instagram and YouTube and all your major music platforms at EPROC, EPROC _hybrid. Excuse me, TEHYBRID. And my album is out on all social media platforms and major platforms. It's called 10-7. Go get that.
All right. Hey, you heard what the man said. New music. Tap in with him. Hey, G Money, talk to us, homie.
Hey, you can find me up on Twitter at G Money Caveman. I'm there all day. Blue check. Holla at me. Let's get it.
Yo, you know what it is. Double J, man. Talk to him, man.
Hey, man. Jae Jones on all 4 social media platforms: Twitter, Facebook, IG, TikTok. The Man Cave Sports Group on Facebook. And hey, me and Wildcard Mark, we coming back again Monday, 7 p.m. Weekend recap on Twix. I call it Twix. So, man, check us out, man. Get y'all right before the Monday Night Football game, man. So check us out, man. Check out 613 as well, man. We just dropped a bunch of dope content. Shout out to Blair homecoming weekend, man. You know what it is, man. Holla.
Sir,
And on these interviews, man, it's just dope.
and of course, the trippiest of the trippiest.
Hey,
Talk to him.
hey, man, listen. You can find me. I forgot where you can find me. Damn.
Coach Drip.
Coach Drip somewhere.
Hold on, let me tell you something. You can find me at Coach Drip 304. Yeah, on Instagram.
Yeah.
I tried to practice that before on Instagram and Twitter or Twitch, like he said, and on Facebook, Michael Turner 613. All of this. If you watch this, then you probably see that we had dropped a whole bunch of dope stuff. So look at what we dropped. Thank you.
Appreciate it, of course. And of course, you can always catch me, Casey Walker. I'm on the Twitter, right here with my guys, 613 Faye Production. Hey, D-Man-K Sports Podcast, of course, in the Four Corners of Wrestling with my guys over there. Hey, RW Sports Network. It's what it is, what it is. We gonna keep that grinding, baby. Hey, y'all ain't gotta go home. Y'all gotta get the hell up out of here, man. Jay, man, talk to him, man.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Y'all gotta get up out of here because we shut this show on your asses.